What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Good Game. I'm excited for our guest today, man. I knew this youngin since we was like 6, man. Saw him progress. I always knew he was a dog. I'm here to welcome my man, Saddiq Bey, man. What's good, D?
What's up, man? Appreciate you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. How you been, bro?
Man, good, man. Trying to stay safe out here.
Nah, I feel you got to, bro. You been quarantining and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I try to get out, as much as I can. It's hard to stay in, but, things good.
Exactly. You been working out and stuff, or?
Yeah, for sure. I work out as much as I can almost every day, so.
That's good.
It's been good.
That's good, bro. You've been hearing this stuff about all this stuff going on in Atlanta, all these riots and loots and stuff. What you think about that, bro?
Man, they're just trying to send a message, man. They're trying
Exactly.
to send,
Exactly.
You gotta be able to be open to it. You gotta listen to what they're trying to say at the root. So it's definitely crazy, though.
Crazy times we living in, man. I just feel like so much going on. A lot of people out of jobs, and they're just killing innocent black men, man. Like, when is it going to change? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what all of us is wondering, man, right now.
Yeah.
Keep fighting.
So we're going to get into a lot, man, but we're going to start with the youth, man, with our youth days, because, man, like, we really used to go to wars, man. Like, I really used to see you put in work back in the day, man, no question.
Yeah, man, I remember it was crazy. All fights at Bowie City, Bowie Gym.
Exactly. This shit used to be crazy, man. It's just so many memories, man. And our team was such a bomb squad, man. We had Aaron Thompson that's at Butler right now, and Quentin over at Towson. Well, he was at Towson. I don't know where he's at right now, but it was such a bomb squad, man. Talk about the early days and how you progressed.
Like you said, man, everybody on the team could hoop at that time, man. So there was no days off. Like, sometimes our practice is better than the games because everybody was one of the best teams on the East Coast, So
exactly,
it definitely helps you, made you tougher skin. If you had a bad day or whatever, you got to come back, you play again. So that kind of just helped us at an early age. How
exactly.
He was, man. He was on us.
he was on us for real, man. He was on us for real. Even your mom was on us too. I remember your mom was on us for real. I remember a couple games, and we wasn't playing hard. She'll come over, tell us, she'll grab our jersey. You're not sweating hard enough. Y'all not sweating hard enough.
Yeah, man. She on a long ride home from game, man. She couldn't even watch the game, man.
It's crazy, man. She's real competitive. You got that competitive spirit too, man.
Yeah, I got it from her. I mean, her and my uncle, stuff like that. Sometimes, they pushing me to the max. So,
Your mom used to ball too. She used to ball at what school? She used to ball at?
UNC Charlotte.
UNC Charlotte. Okay, you saw some game film of her.
It wasn't as much film back in me at that time, so I couldn't see a couple pictures though. I knew her form looked good, man. So.
Okay. That's really where you get your shot from, man. Shoot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So how many AAU teams you played with? Because I remember when we were younger, you always played with like DC Assault, Team Takeover. Like, it was a whole bunch of different teams, man.
Yeah, I mean, I did for a long time. I'm trying to think. It's been a good amount. I played like a lot of the times when I was younger. I was playing up, so I was playing like. NU or AU like for a couple of years because I was playing up. But I mean, the ones I really remember most is like you said, Assault, Blue Devils, like Maryland's Finest.
Yeah, Maryland's Finest. Yeah, that was young. We was like what, 8 years old with Maryland Finest.
Yeah,
damn.
Dreammakers.
Damn, I forgot all about that. You remember DC Stars?
DC Stars, I remember.
Yeah.
All of them, man.
For real. So how old were you when you were playing up? You said you was playing like 10U, and you were what? How old were you?
I mean, that was when I was first started, man. I was probably like 6 or 7 playing like 9U or something like that. But I get in at the end of the game, couple of minutes.
Exactly.
I was just there for the practice, for real.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot, that's good, bro. You see what it made you today? It made you a dog.
Yeah, man. It's
built it.
Help for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. So going into high school, you started off at DeMatha, right?
Yeah, and then I transferred to Sidwell, and that was the decision I made, man. It was.
You said it was the best decision?
One of the best decisions I've made, besides picking Villanova.
Okay.
It was it's great, because sometimes you don't get as much pub playing with Sidwell, so. But it was great because you still play against the same competition, So
exactly. So at Sidwell, man, y'all had a nice little team at Sidwell. I think that was when Sidwell started going up because their recent team, they just won state champs.
Yeah.
So who was on that team?
Which one?
Your Sidwell team.
Jelani, William, Jason Gibson, Ross, Young, Ace Stallings, Jones. Though we had like a little humble under,
Exactly.
We played
Exactly. I ain't even gonna lie. Like Sidwell has always been that underdog team. Like even when Josh Hart was there, they were always that underdog team, and they always had grit.
Yeah,
and that says a lot about your coach too, Eric Singletary. He's a real good coach, man.
Oh yeah, definitely one of the best, in the area for sure.
No question.
So, he just pushed, and he saw everybody's talent, So, even when nobody else really saw it, he knew how to put it together and make it like a team type. So it was great.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. So when did you hit that big growth spurt? Because I remember going into my 10th grade year, I kept hearing Deke is like 6'8". He went from like 6 feet to like 6'8". I was like, dang.
I mean, it was gradual, man. I remember it was just couple inches by couple inches. It wasn't one big one. I went 5'8", 6 foot to like 6'3", like 6'5", 6'7", like that. So, just a blessing.
Exactly, no question. So how'd your game transform? Because I know a lot of people they hit a growth spurt and they end up having to adjust their whole game. Got to grow into their body. So how was that for you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when I was smaller, my knees was hurting, so I'm like, I get taller, I had to, just mostly like my shot is growing into my body. My arc was a lot higher, so then I got taller, my arc kind of got more straight.
Exactly.
Get it back up, but not a blessing because I was playing guard, before that. So
exactly.
I just try to use those abilities when I get.
Always had that handle, and your feet was always big, so we always knew you was going to hit a growth spurt. Nigga wore like size 12 and like 8 years old.
Yeah, slow, big feet, man.
Exactly. But still getting bags, people getting buckets. It was crazy, man. So talk about your decision going to Villanova. How much thought you put into that?
I originally committed to NC State, and then then some stuff happened over there, so I had to decommit. But then it was just a blessing. Like trust me, man, it was just God for real because I didn't really. This was like after my senior year during the summer. So I'm like, I don't really know where I'm gonna go. And they still had like a spot open, and I went to unofficial. I didn't go to an official visit. I went on an unofficial visit and played open gym and saw the campus. I'm like, nah, I want to come here. So
I feel you.
It was quick, man. It wasn't even nothing drawn out. Like you have to wine and dine me or nothing. It was just I wanted to go there. So
okay, that's all right, man. And I feel like your game fit into the system so well, especially coming from Sidwell. It's very similar play styles. You guys are very fundamentally sound teams.
Yeah, for sure.
So your first year at Villanova, you had a nice little breakout year playing with Eric Pascal. How was playing with him? He in the league right now? He ever give you like a lot of pointers and stuff?
Yeah, man. He was my roommate on the road. So I used to guard him mostly in practice. So learning from him, man, just how to play strong. Little things that he knew, kind of just playing in college. So learn from him and Phil Booth, both of them, they really helped me. Just kind of learn from them, so it was great.
Yeah, this year you had more so of a leadership role on the team. Huh? Yeah, how was that?
It was good. I mean, it was different for sure. But looking at how Booth and how Booth and Eric Pascal, how they both led, it was kind of easier to see. So me coming in with, Colin Gillespie, Maine Samuels, Damir Roundtree, like they were the captains, like the leaders, but just trying to help, in that role. I saw it, in my freshman year, so it was good.
Yeah, that's real good. And it's even some guys on the team that you play AAU with too, right? Justin Moore and Brandon Slade. Did you ever play with Brandon?
Nah, he's played with Metro Sixers.
Okay.
I played against him, but Justin, that team when we was younger though.
Yeah, I remember him.
We played together, so.
Mm-hmm. That's
DMV, man.
Exactly. It's so crazy. Did you watch the In the Water documentary?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
What did you think about it?
Oh, it was great. Obviously, man, there's so much talent in there. We gotta make another one. You know.
No, for sure.
You only had like an hour slot, so you
exactly
get in as much as you can. Like, it's just great when they was putting it on the map. As you know, everybody was excited to watch it. So
exactly. That's I said that to my man. I was like, bro, they should have made this joint to like a series, bro, because there's so many like top players that they didn't even get into, bro. Like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah. They did it good for the first one that they had to do like that, you know. But
yeah,
it's definitely a series though, for sure.
Exactly, man. Like I be telling people try to say New York is the mecca of basketball. I say nah, man. Like DC, Maryland, and Virginia, man. It's crazy out here. Those games are really hectic, bro.
Oh nah, yeah.
They get hectic, bro. Like those days. Exactly, it's crazy, man. And the crazy thing is, like, we would always go to nationals, and it would always be like a couple teams from the DMV that was in like either Elite 8 or like Final Four. That's the crazy part.
Every time, man. It's crazy.
Crazy, man. So what else going on with you, man? What you majoring in school?
So I'm doing liberal arts right now. Majoring in that. I was doing communication, so I'm kind of like waffling between those. But I'm real interested in like the philosophy and advertising type stuff. So I'm kind of just just doing the different classes that I like, but it's all kind of under liberal arts.
Yeah.
But it's just great. Like it's just great so far. So.
So how's it been being a student athlete? Because I'm sure y'all schedule is crazy, man. I'm the manager over at Georgia State, and I see these dudes practice. Wake up in the morning like 6 a.m. Got to go to practice, and just practicing all day. How you been handling it?
Yeah, man. It's once you're in there for a year, you get adjusted to it. When you first come in, you got to get used to, like you said, waking up in the early. You got to, it's really a lot of self-discipline, and you got to not, depend on other people to do stuff for you. You're on your own. But once you get adjusted to that, it actually just makes it better for you just mentally, because you don't want yourself to be disciplined enough to do it when nobody asks you to do it. So it's tough though, like you said, like early in the morning, you had a late night or school or whatever.
You partying or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, you try to make sure you try to limit that, though, and make sure that you're good. But once I'm telling you, but once you're in that grind for so long, like once you're in the midst of it, you're not going to want to do anything extracurricular like that. You stay in the house and rest up. So, but it's good though. I mean, it's definitely it's great. I mean, to make it. So.
And I'm not even gonna lie, like making a decision to actually say, you know what, fuck extracurricular activities. I'm really just honing in on my craft. That's the difference between good and great, bro. So man, like that it really pays off in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you got people around you that do that. It's gonna make you, want to do it, for yourself. So
exactly.
It's great. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it helps you before you get out in the real world, because you don't want that to shake you up.
Exactly.
You learn those mistakes or whatever you do now in college, but it also helps you just become a better man, and that's like a goal that you want to,
Exactly.
When, what I mean? So it's great.
Yeah, man. So how's Z doing? That's your little sister. How's Z doing, man?
She getting big on me, man. She only 11, man, but she's inching up, taller and taller. So
I remember I told you
another one. I got another one on our hands.
Oh, really? Yeah. Your mom was telling me that. I told you your mom probably like 2 months ago. She was telling me that that she's balling, and she says she want to take it serious. But y'all really know. You think she ready for it?
Yeah, man. Whatever she puts her mind to, like, we don't force that on nobody.
No, you don't. You don't.
You don't ever want to force it. She trying, like, she finding her own little niche. So it's great.
That's good. That's always good, man. Well, before we wrap up, man, you got anything, anybody you want to shout out? Any girl or something? Anything you want to promote or something?
No, man, I just want to It's not a shout out to DMV, man. It's just, continue to put ourselves on the map and just on the more social, man, just keep fighting for our brothers and sisters out there, man. Just gotta just keep fighting. They just don't stop fighting. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate you coming on, Deke, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you, family.
Oh, man. I appreciate you, man. Family for life, man. For sure.
No question, bro. No question. All right,
sure.
bro.
All right.